like Trinity, she was on Wi-Fi. I mean, I'm still pulling like 500, like 503 or 4 change, which is still 100% well worth it. Comcast, I talked to them on the phone, right? The guy wanted to know why I was canceling. I said, just every time they just raised, it's gotten, it's more than double. Yeah. And then you have cable. And I was like, no, I don't. He's like, well, it shows on you. I said, well, that's interesting. I said, I never, at any time, agreed or signed up for anything like that. I've only had internet, and I upgraded the package to the blast package. And I said, so it sounds like you all owe me a refund then for a service that I never agreed to. And he said, well, don't you check your bill? And I said, we're set up on auto payment, and we also do paperless bill. I said, he says, well, why don't you try to log on right now? And I said, it won't let me log on. He's like, well, are you on our Wi-Fi? And I was like, no, I'm switching service. I said, I shouldn't have to be on your Wi-Fi in order for me to log into my account. What happens if I'm traveling or I'm trying to pay my bill? And then I kept getting this error. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I said,
okay, good morning, Hagerstown Roller Derby fans, and welcome to day 2 of our East Coast Brawl, hosted by our hometown Junior Roller Derby League, that is Mars Junior Derby. This morning, our home team, Mars, will be taking on from Pittsburgh, the team in white, the Pittsburgh Derby Brats. Right now, we are finishing up our gear checks, making sure all of our athletes are well protected and wearing proper safety gear. Once that is complete, we will go ahead and get our officials on the track and get our game started.
Yes. And I said, that becomes a legality issue. And I said, so let me give you a little history. And I told him I worked for the Comcast and well aware. I'm on a management level, so I understand how these things work. And I said, in no point did I ever agree to any of this. And I said, I get the injustice, which is why we're leaving it. I said,
wait, it's crooked now. That leg's longer than
I said, with additional services that I never agreed to, I said,
all right, it's muted. Wait.
No, go ahead, you're good. So it's supposed to be gigabit, but I guess I'm sure with everything running online, we had TV, we had the shit upstairs, everybody's
You're not going to notice much at this point.
So, yeah, anything 5 megs or over, you know.
Good morning, everyone. About to get started. Thanks for joining us on this Sunday morning.
Is getting ramped up, taking their chance before the game.
Pittsburgh Derby Brats versus Mars. A great game.
Introduce this morning for our visiting team, the Pittsburgh Derby Brats. You've got number 03, Jammer J, number 04, Vincent Hurst. Their number 1, Squishy, 111, Sharkbait, number 13, Serious Pat, 2005, Asian Persuasion. Number 3, Candy, number 35, Michael. Their number 412, Van Yinzer, number 5, Lakenator, 55, Bigfoot, 56, Violet Von Slaughter. Number 8, Forrest Bump.
Looks like Junior on the line for Mars.
Number 21, Hipparega.
And Serious Pack for Pittsburgh. It's like Pittsburgh picked up lead.
Serious Pack for Pittsburgh. Serious Pack for one of those wearing a star on the hand. Those are the Jammers. The Jammers
Pittsburgh picks up 4 points on that pass. Mars picked up 0. Looks like his and hers on the line for Pittsburgh.
We've got 23, Barbie.
And Barbie on the line for Mars.
7, Venus.
Nope, not Barbie on the line, I'm sorry.
5, Jawbreaker. Number 7, Sassy Grassy. Wearing 722, Tsunami. 731, Ruth. Maynard Hickenberg. Number 85,
The jammer is Barbie. Sorry.
And the captain, number 007.
Pittsburgh blocker headed to the box. Nice apex jump from Mars. Both teams picking up points. Looks like Pittsburgh picked up 8 points on that jam, and Mars picked up 4. Score is Pittsburgh 12, Mars 4. Looks like Pittsburgh sending out number 8. I believe that is Forrest. And Mars,
Number 8, Forrest Bump coming out.
I believe Mars is sending out Venus Flytrap.
37, Venus Flytrap on the jam line for Mars.
Mars gets lead.
Working some defense. Get the ray gun going in for a hit. Jammer J working some defense for the Brats. Let's see. Venus Flytrap still working up to the front of the pack. Pittsburgh forming some defense to the front of the pack. Jammer J doing another round of blocks. Get the ray gun sending Venus Flytrap out of
Both teams picking up points. Looks like Mars picks up 4, and Pittsburgh also picked up 4. Scores Pittsburgh 16, Mars 8. Looks like Sirius Pack is out for Pittsburgh and Junior for Mars.
Serious pack on the back out for Pittsburgh. Taking on number 22, Armstrong Jr. Pittsburgh, both teams actually down.
Mars picking up lead.
Coming in for some points. Inside line, sending Armstrong Jr. out of bounds. Now big force on the sideline on Armstrong. Serious pack getting up 4 points for Pittsburgh. Jammer J getting the trap. Mars losing 2 blockers. Penalty box. This will be a little easier for Serious pack to score some points.
Looks like both teams picked up points on that jam. Armstrong Jr. picking up. I don't think it was any points. Pittsburgh picked up 4. Pittsburgh 20, Mars 8. Looks like his and hers for Pittsburgh. And I believe that's Barbie for Mars.
They're going to have the 23 Barbie out there for Mars and 04 his and hers for Pittsburgh. His and hers taking off that jam line on full speed. Power.
Pittsburgh picks up lead.
A couple Mars blockers there, Jawbreaker there. His and hers is our lead jammer. Oh, his and hers getting the hit coming out around the turn. Jawbreaker forcing the recycle on his and hers. Really right, his and hers are
Looks like Pittsburgh picks up
Another 8-point
8 points. Pittsburgh 28, Mars 11. I believe Pittsburgh is sending out Lakeinator, and Venus Flytrap will be the jammer for Mars.
Lakeinator coming up with the jammer start for Pittsburgh versus 37 Venus Flytrap.
Pittsburgh picks up lead.
Another lead now for Pittsburgh with Lakeinator in control.
Mars right behind.
Venus Flytrap taking down the back line. Lakeinator with a scoring pass. Lakeinator scoring 4 points.
Pittsburgh picking up 4 points. Their score is 32 to Mars 11.
So far, losing, looking at a series of pretty quick jams here, some very quick points scored, and then a call. Armstrong Jr. back out on that jam line versus Sirius Pack.
It's going to be an official timeout. Looks like Mars is sending out Armstrong Jr. and Pittsburgh is sending out Sirius Pack. This is the third time we've seen this jammer matchup, and it's a good one.
And a shout out, Anna, thank you to our officials here working today's game early this morning, making sure this game can happen. Everything is safe and possible. We've got our referees today, head referee Lone Bone. We've also got Coach Boone, Lucifer Ace, Bob Rabuntier, Taro, Boomerang, and Philadelphia.
Woo!
Our NSOs, they're the ones who are in the black. They are non-skating officials keeping track of the score, the time, and the points, and everything in between. Our head NSO, HBC, we've got Bionic, Cheshire Stats, Josh Clark, Sock'em, Dave, Tope, and keeping score.
Yeah, NSO.
We have also got Hit Squad TV here, and I believe we also have Wix's Picks in here taking the photographs for today's game. Getting the circle hand signal there by head referee Lone Bone. That signals that the next jam here will start in just a couple seconds. We're going to have number 13, Sirius Pack versus 22, Armstrong Jr. And Sirius Pack moves in front of the pack, takes on a Mars takes the Sirius Pack out of bounds.
Mars picks up lead. Both jammers getting through for 4 points.
Armstrong with 4 points. So jammer on jammer block with a Sirius Pack going for an offensive hit. Taking down Armstrong Jr. also going down himself. So both jammers are in good scoring position. That's a 4-point pass completed by Sirius Pack. 3 points scored by Armstrong Jr. coming off the bench.
Looks like Mars picks up, is that 4? 4 points. Pittsburgh picks up 3. Pittsburgh 40. Mars 18. Mars picked up 7 points in that jam. I'm sorry. Scores Mars 18, Pittsburgh 40.
Lakeinator coming back out, taking down Barbie. Pittsburgh down 1 blocker, so this will be a bit of a pack advantage for Mars. Oh, Lakeinator just stepping through the inside the line there on their toe stops. Barbie still stuck on the pack.
Mars jammers out.
Oh, Lakeinator taking on that defensive ball. Lakeinator scores 4 points and makes the call.
Pittsburgh picks up 4 on that jam, bringing their total to 44. Mars 18. Looks like Pittsburgh sending out his and hers, and Mars is sending out Venus Flytrap.
Pittsburgh still down one blocker. We're putting out number 04 is going to take on 37. Venus Flytrap. Oh, hits it first.
Mars picks up lead. Pittsburgh close behind.
Venus Flytrap coming in the pack. And the Reagan working their new one. It's still going to be Venus Flytrap coming out of bounds. And it's running back to the pack. He's the first score. 4 points for Pittsburgh.
Jam is called. Looks like Mars. Pittsburgh picked up 4. Looks like Mars picks up 3. Mars 21. Pittsburgh 48. Looks like Armstrong Jr. for Mars. I'm not sure who the jammer is for Pittsburgh. Looks like Sirius Pack. It is Sirius Pack for Pittsburgh.
Timeout call.
Timeout on the track.
We've also got some raspberry working the dangerous coach for Pittsburgh. Now over on Mars, we've got Stretch Armstrong and Scruff working the bench.
Like some track repair going on. Officials or skating officials are talking in the middle. Oh, ghost blocker on the track, taking out the ref.
Fall down with finesse during these team timeout. There's a rolling whistle. This team timeout coming to an end. We're going to get our next jam started in just a couple seconds. Series back out there again, taking on 22 Armstrong Jr. And a timeout called by our officials here. Looks like Lone Bone taking care of some last minute details for a penalty.
Yeah, second penalty. For what?
Okay, there's our rolling whistle. This official timeout coming to an end. Mars starting this next gen at full strength. They've got all 4 blockers on the track. Pittsburgh down. Oh, Series Mac tries to hit the inside back.
Mars picks up lead. Pittsburgh close behind. Let the refs call the penalty. No? Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Series Mac comes into the back.
Yes. Pittsburgh picking up 4 points. The Mars jammer is in the box. Looks like this jam is going to run the entire 2 minutes.
You can feel the gravity in the building up. Both of these jammers are very skilled and good at what they do. Tsunami blocking Sirius back as he's trying to come through the back. Sirius back taking down the stays in bounds. Now Sirius back is fighting all 4 more blockers. Hasselhoff is blocking Sirius back. These are these jammers. Junior picking up 4 points out of that track.
The jam comes to its natural conclusion. Looks like Pittsburgh picked up, I believe, 21. Pittsburgh 71, Mars 33. Mars picked up 12 points in that jam. Looks like an official review called by Mars. Pretty sure I know what that's about. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not a ref today. I'm a streamer.
How's the hair?
Yeah, how's your hair?
Well, Mom just told me to put on the hat.
You take yours off, I'll take mine off.
Now's a great time to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, gee. If your ears are out.
Show some love and support for Derby.
No, I just...
Appreciate you hanging out with us on this Sunday morning.
Do I look cool?
Well, it's not a cool thing. I don't like the feeling of the hat.
Thank you for those likes. We appreciate you guys.
They're backing up. So, like, I can kill it.
There's no music today. It's really quiet.
It's annoying to feel my ears going outside of the head.
Otherwise, looks like a decision's been made. Try to tell you what the results of those official review is here in a few minutes.
That's what I'm getting at here. I think it's disgusting.
Make out with your tire.
Or is it going momentarily? Which is fine. This is what we expected, but at least I know their position immediately and I can get back off for a while. So, we actually have it today.
I don't know.
I gotta take it to the airport tomorrow. Take it to the airport Friday.
So Mars called an official review. They wanted a track cut on the Pittsburgh Jammer, and I don't believe that they got that. So they are not going to attain their official review for the first half.
By Maryland by Mars here between these two jams, questioning whether or not the track cut had been committed by the jammer for Pittsburgh in the previous jam, and whether or not their skate had touched out of bounds on a scoring pass, which may or may not have caused a track cut. When our officials got together and discussed the action in detail, what they had determined was that the skate might have hovered over the line and was not actually touching out of bounds, so there will be no track cut call. There will be no penalty, and Mars will have lost that official review.
Oh, nothing happened.
His whole right skate was
Starting back out the jam for Mars versus number 5. This is Lakeinator from Pittsburgh.
Looks like Barbie for Mars
The box is clear, so
and Lakeinator for Pittsburgh.
this is going to be a 5-on-5 jam.
The box is clear, 2 full packs.
Oh, and
Pittsburgh grabs lead. Mars right behind. Pittsburgh calls the jam. They're picking up a couple points, I believe. Looks like 3 points were picked up by Pittsburgh in that jam. Pittsburgh 74. Mars.
Very good jam there by Pittsburgh. Scoring those 2
33.
points.
Looks like his and hers for Pittsburgh and Venus Flytrap for Mars.
Oh, Venus Flytrap getting some blocking, but the green ball
Pittsburgh picking up lead.
Go!
Pittsburgh calling the jam. Pittsburgh picks up, looks like 4, bringing their score to 78. Mars 33. Looks like Armstrong Jr. for Mars. Serious pack for Pittsburgh. Great jammer matchup.
So taking the third taking the ball, that lead position still open. Serious back to back. Junior spots the opportunity to go all the way to the lead, but Andy pretty much Junior and Ron Junior back to back. Mars for all four defensive blockers in serious pack. And serious pack makes the pass. Rides the line, but goes out of bounds.
Mars picks up lead.
Armstrong Jr. is our lead jammer.
Armstrong calls a jam. Looks like Armstrong picked up 2 points, bringing Mars' score to 35. Pittsburgh 78. Official timeout.
Oh yeah, boomerang.
Track repair.
Join us for our next game. That is March 11th for the Battle of the Houses. There will also be a USARS League scrimmage for those who skate. That is March 11th at 8:30 a.m. We will be having that at 1018 Norman Drive in Hagerstown. That event is on Facebook.
Looks like there's 13 minutes and 20 seconds left on the first period.
We are taking a brief time out to make sure that
The jammers coming up are Lakeinator for Pittsburgh and Barbie for Mars.
Timeout is over.
There's the 5 seconds.
Number 5, Lakeinator versus number 23, 23, Barbie. Oh, number 928, Joy. Guarding that one. Holding Barbie back. Barbie gets past Joy.
Pittsburgh picks up lead. Both jammers getting through.
So it's the foot race now for both these two jammers.
Pittsburgh calls the jam.
2 more points there scored by Barbie.
Both jammers picking up points. Looks like Pittsburgh picked up 8.
Pittsburgh going in for official review.
And their score to 86. Mars also picking up some points. Looks like 4.
You're right.
Bringing Mars' score to 41. Pittsburgh 86.
It's not even halftime yet.
Oh, there's like 13 minutes. There's an official review going on called by Pittsburgh.
That's too much work. I ain't going to play. Is there another challenge here again? Still need Joe.
We're waiting to hear what the
This
results
review
are.
called by Pittsburgh. And question of whether or not the jammer from Mars had committed a track cut in the previous jam. When our officials got together, they determined that there was no gain of advantage. It does not meet
So
the
Pittsburgh
requirements.
loses their official review.
No penalty will be issued.
They were asking for a track cut on the Mars jammer.
We've got number 44,
His and hers for Pittsburgh. And Venus flytrap for Mars. Pittsburgh's lead, Mars right behind. Pittsburgh calls it. They picked up, looks like 4 points, bringing their score to 90 for Pittsburgh, 41 for Mars. Looks like Mars is sending out Armstrong Jr. And I'm gonna bet a serious pack. Get a serious pack for Pittsburgh.
Coming off that last gym, very quick for the Huntington. We're going to have number 13 series back for Armstrong Jr. And series back for the shutdown. Series
Pittsburgh calls the jam. Series pack picks up 4 points, bringing Pittsburgh's total to 94. Mars 41. Looks like we have a little over 10 minutes left on the first period clock. Looks like Pittsburgh sending out Lakeinator, and Mars is sending out Barbie.
Barbie coming out now against Lakeinator. We're at a 5-on-5 jam here. We're to full strength. Carlton lead box is clear.
Mars picks up lead. Nice.
To your right.
Pittsburgh jammer is out. Mars jammer's being sent to the box. The jam's going to go the whole 2 minutes.
Lakeinator is hit out of bounds. Jammer ready to secure the action there. The earlier far penalty now. Lakeinator coming out. Tsunami goes for him from Lakeinator, but Tsunami goes out of bounds. Lakeinator stays in bounds and scores the points. Barbie comes back in from that earlier penalty as well. Neither of these jammers can call. We're going to go for the full 2 minutes. Both of these jammers are on scoring passes, so every opponent they pass, they will score a point. Pittsburgh taking down Barbie. Pittsburgh just holding on to the ground with half of that panic while Lakeinator is in strong some times for Pittsburgh. Third round of points now, leading by Lakeinator as our team times out.
Pittsburgh picks up 12 points in that jam, bringing them to 106. Mars picks up 4 points, bringing their score to 45.
They're at 106 over Mars is 45.
His and Hers is the jammer for Pittsburgh, and Venus Flytrap for Mars.
This is taking the jammer star, but is immediately taken down by number 9 on 1. It doesn't seem like that's going to affect this Hers too much. His Hers comes out. Here's those 2 whistles.
Pittsburgh has lead. Mars jammer's right behind.
Step out of bounds, calls on the jam. So there's a nothing.
It's a 0-0 jam. Mars shutting down that jammer from getting any points. Score Mars 45, Pittsburgh 106. We got Armstrong Jr. for Mars and Sirius Pack for Pittsburgh.
Four-on-four jam each team with 1 skater in the box.
Pittsburgh picks up lead. Armstrong right behind. Pittsburgh calls it off after getting through the pack and picking up 4 points.
Signals the call.
Pittsburgh 110, Mars 45. Looks like the Mars coach is calling a timeout.
Mars went for a team timeout as we're down to about 6.5
There's about
minutes
6.5 minutes left on the period clock. Now would be a good time to hit that like button. Subscribe. You never know where we'll be next. We appreciate you guys being here with us today. Had a great time this weekend in Hagerstown. Mars always does an amazing job at their events. Appreciate them having us out. Thank all the officials and volunteers. And our track repair people are doing an awesome job. Got our photographers here.
Looks like our officials and referees taking a minute to regroup during the midst of this team timeout. That timeout.
And there's a swooping whistle. Looks like Barbie's gonna jam for Mars and His and Hers for Pittsburgh.
Mars will be starting this jam with one blocker down in the penalty box. We're going to have number 04, His and Hers, taking on 23, Barbie. Outside line, but guess you're going to Barbie hit on the inside. So I'm ready to go with His and Hers all the way to the back of the pack.
Pittsburgh blocker headed to the box. Mars picks up lead.
Pittsburgh using squishies in the penalty box. Mars picking up lead with the Barbie in control.
Barbie getting through for 4 points. Pittsburgh jammer is still stuck. Mars doing a great job holding that jammer. The Pittsburgh jammer is headed to the box. It's a power jam for Mars. Looks like Mars jammer is going to get some help from their offense. Barbie calls a jam after picking up some points. Looks like they picked up 8 points for Mars on that jam for Barbie. Mars 53, Pittsburgh 110. Mars will start on a power jam. Pittsburgh jammers in the box.
Sorry, there's not a start pass. There's still a penalty. So this will be a power jam down in the hands of Venus Flytrap.
Blocker for Pittsburgh headed to the box. I believe Pittsburgh jammer is out of the box. Picks up lead. Pittsburgh. Mars jammer is still stuck. And Mars jammer is out. Skater from Pittsburgh is headed to the box.
We are going to be going by a relatively new change.
Looks like both teams picked up 4 points on that jam. Mars 57, Pittsburgh 114. The jam was called off due to injury, so they are starting the jam over again. It's a new rule this year.
That we are kind of implementing right now. That jam will continue where it left off. It's going to be some confusion.
So what I get from it is that the same wall goes back out. The jammer had lead, they retain lead. And they put the time back on the clock. Some track repair going on.
Three and a half minutes left in the first half of the game. Pittsburgh at 114, over Mars is 57. Pittsburgh starting this jam with one blocker down in the box. They're putting out more for his and hers once again.
Can you open the bottle of granola?
And that looks like number 22, Armstrong Jr. coming
Just
out
want one
to take
piece.
on his and hers.
Yeah. The officials are just making sure they have everything squared away.
Special thank you to our officials once again and our referees for making this game happen. And all of our volunteers, we've got our photographers here today. I think I see Witness Picks here, Jack Tomlinson, and Hit Squad TV also here doing some photography. So we thank you for the representation here at Mars. It looks like this, some more derby action will continue here in just a moment. Mars
Looks like Armstrong Jr. and his and hers. Armstrong through for 4 points.
Oh, no. Yes, that game continued where it left off, so there was no new lead call. But there is a timeout now called by our officials.
They basically just put everybody out there.
Except the jammer that got hurt.
And they started it from the time jam.
So what I believe happened was we went for that jam, discontinued with the remaining time of the previous jam before the injury call-off.
So Pittsburgh has
Mars
116.
has scored 4 points and his and hers has 2.
Mars looks like 61. Hey Teresa, I am still learning about that new rule. I appreciate that feedback. We have Barbie for Mars and Sirius Pack for Pittsburgh. I think this is the first time Sirius Pack and Armstrong have not been matched up as jammers. Mars picks up lead. Pittsburgh still stuck. Barbie calls the jam after picking up 4 points. 65 for Mars, 116 for Pittsburgh.
Grandma.
Looks like Lincolnator for Pittsburgh and Armstrong Jr. for Mars.
Lincolnator off there to James now versus Armstrong Jr.
Everybody's falling. Both Jammers working for lead. Lincolnator picks up lead for Pittsburgh. Armstrong's right behind. Everybody's hollering. Pittsburgh calls the jam from the ground. Armstrong jumps to apex. I don't know if they'll get those points. Looks like Pittsburgh picked up 0. A 0-0 jam. 116 for Pittsburgh, 65 for Mars. Venus Flytrap is a jammer for Mars. Forest bump. For Pittsburgh.
Looks like that jam was called off. It looks like what happened was that jam was going to start was accepting Venus Flytrap on the track, but because of the rules, if your jam is called off due to an injury, you must sit out for 3 jams, and that might not have happened. So we're going to call off that jam. I think they're going to cycle a skater in and send the captain to the penalty box.
Looks like the coaches are getting a little bit of clarification.
Because of the improper jam start that may end up becoming a delayed gameplay penalty, that's why the captain for Mars will be going to the box.
Looks like Mars's captain is getting a delay of game.
Recently implemented by the JRPA, probably within the past month or so. So we're trying to get everything up to snuff.
I believe Mars fielded a jammer that hadn't sat 3.
So that timeout is over.
So they sent the captain to the box for a delay of game. Barbie and Forrest are your jammers. Barbie picks up lead. Barbie calls the jam. Pittsburgh picks up 4. Three points for Mars. Mars 68, Pittsburgh 120. About 34 seconds left on the clock for the first period. Looks like we have Venus Flytrap for Mars and His and Hers for Pittsburgh.
Now Venus Flytrap coming back out, taking the jammer star from Mars versus number 04, His and Hers.
Mars picks up lead. Pittsburgh right behind.
Venus Flytrap getting hit by Squishies, going out of bounds. Venus Flytrap taking on all 4 Pittsburgh Brats blockers. Venus Flytrap goes down but stays in bounds.
And there's the whistle.
This fly trap does score. Jason Hurst with 1 point. And the end of that
Pittsburgh picks up 1, bringing their score to 121. Mars picks up 4, bringing their score to 72. It's intermission. We'll be back in about 14 minutes. Teams are doing their gear check. Game's about to start. Second half. Pittsburgh versus Mars. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, show some love for your favorite skater in the comments. You never know where we will be next.
There was something that was wrong with the pressure machine, and then it also differential blood pressure when you took her out. I think that's why the doctor skipped you when you get to the point. What happened is, set the blood pressure machine and you're just going to walk away, take Rachel's blood pressure, and then it automatically takes it out. It doesn't come back to it. So like the time she ran, she came back, she didn't forget. So I ended up sitting inside for probably
Hi, Sonia.
It's like noticeably inebriated.
What's up, Shorty? I see you on here too, girl.
Second half, our teams are switching mixes going in with Mars at 72 and Pittsburgh with the lead in the game at 152 points.
Okay, this is not unusual. I think she forgot who I was when she walked through the No.
Oh, okay. Wish you guys were here.
Or did they have you on? I feel like I'm a little bit.
Here, I'll let you.
All right, y'all. I'm taking over for a little bit. We got Lakeinator against, it looks like Junior from Mars.
Coming out to jam in the first and the second half, number 22, Armstrong Jr., number 5, Lakeinator from Pittsburgh.
But everybody else was.
Pittsburgh starting this jam with an advantage as Mars has number 17, Nickelback, that whistle starts the jam in the second half. Lakeinator breaks through. Lakeinator our lead jammer. Makes a 4-point scoring pass and falls off before Junior can come up and score any points. So 4-0 jam in favor of the Brats.
Looks like Pittsburgh picked up 4 points on that jam. Looks like we have Barbie on the line for Mars and Sirius Pack for Pittsburgh.
Both teams now with a 5-on-5. Sirius crashing into Mars' defensive ball. Lead jammer position still open. Jammer sending in Here's the move to the box. Sirius Pack picked up the second lead now. Okay, 4-point pass completed by Sirius Pack. Sirius Pack signals the call off.
Pittsburgh picking up 4 more points that jam, bringing the score to 130 for Pittsburgh and 72 for Mars.
Mars is 72 now. Mars putting on 37 Venus Flytrap to take on number 8 Forest Bump. Pittsburgh down 3 blockers. Oh, Pimperenko in the inside of the pack. Venus Flytrap breaking through to picking up the lead for Mars. Venus Flytrap now Anderson big foot right to hold the front of the line. Venus Flytrap
Good call.
scores 3 points, calls off the jam. That's a 3-0 jam there in favor of Mars.
I don't know if you guys can see that score or not, but it looks like 130 for Pittsburgh and 79 for Mars. Got Sirius Pack going against Junior.
Sirius Pack out there again versus Junior.
Stop skating.
Junior go. And Sirius Pack is in the pack. Nice. 10 pounds. I believe that was Hasselhoff that hit the Sirius Pack. Sirius Pack is forced to recycle.
Nice. No pack. Go right back in.
Looks like Mars has a power jam. Pittsburgh Jammer is now standing.
1 point strike by Junior. Junior unopposed from the track. The Sirius Pack still seeking in the box for penalty. No and number on the points. Isn't first. Junior over the back of the pack. Some defense. Andy sending out of bounds. Sirius Pack re-enters the game after the penalty. Now, the Sirius Pack is no longer on camera, so this is not the bringing the Brats up to 142.
All right, Pittsburgh is at 142 and Mars is at 89. Looks like Forrest Bump on the line for Pittsburgh and Barbie for Mars.
Take on 23. Barbie, first bumps on lead jammer. Against Barbie. Forrest bumps Let's see, Forrest Bump falls off the jam. That's a 3-point scoring pass. 7-point jam for Pittsburgh.
Looks like Pittsburgh picked up 7 points on that jam, bringing them to 149, and Mars stays at 89.
Pittsburgh putting up number 2005 Asian Persuasion to jam for the first time in today's game. Asian Persuasion taking out number 37, Venus Flytrap. Venus Flytrap coming in with a 3-ball. 3-ball of Pittsburgh Walkers. Asian Persuasion coming to trap that. Coming off that jam, starting this off. Venus Flytrap also not going to do no pass. So we're okay, second on the points now underway.
Get up, go. Get up, go.
Player somebody. But by currently being set to make a little bit of the Venus here in Junior Fight.
Yes, nice reforming. Yes.
Big hit by Venus.
Baby stretch, good. Mars now breaking the limit point clock. They're at 109, where they're at 168.
Mom, step on fire.
So, wait, hold on. We didn't hear that penalty either. We were confused. I was confused. I had no idea. Yeah. Yeah, we did not hear that penalty. And she was, it wasn't any insubordinate motion at all.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it was not clear that
The
she
rest,
had.
come on, guys.
Yeah, but like, I was confused too. I saw her stand for wide.
I heard white 04. It was pretty clear to me. Pretty clear. You want a second one? Nobody wants it. I'll take it if nobody else wants it.
Hey, Grandma, I can hold that for you.
You are right, Kristen.
Why? You have a cell phone? That's
Very intense over here.
Well, the phone's like rating, like probably setting 1 on my phone. Probably less than that.
Yeah, we're having trouble still trying to get to Grandpa's account. Even working with the girl that has.
So from what it sounds like, I think the refs were trying to issue Pittsburgh skater a second penalty at insubordination, but I don't really think that the Pittsburgh coach is wanting that to happen. So I think that's what they're talking about right now.
I didn't see the ending. Anything that was trying to You can have my kitchen too if you like. Hey, I keep the house. She waters plants. And I water plants.
I hear about it.
She makes awesome trophies. It's a full-time job watering those plants. I can't wait for spring.
So all the plants can go outside.
And be watered naturally.
We should get like a clothes, like the you would hang like t-shirts on or it's on wheels. Like backstage, movie stars.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do with that?
Hang all the damn clothes on. You know what I'm saying? So then
They don't hold that much weight though. You'd have to make your own. I do want to get like a garden box.
Garden Bob.
With a trellis.
A person named Bob.
I don't know, like I've been looking at like the ones that are like little greenhouses that I could put on the deck just to grow some small things. Yeah, I want to grow grape tomatoes.
Got a top secret discussion going on between the refs.
Probably spend as much on alcohol as I have grape tomatoes. That's a lot of grape tomatoes. That is a lot of grape tomatoes. That's like a lot. Well, we waited a lot before.
Oh, we're gonna try that farm, by the way.
Yeah. I guess they're not. They're
I
not.
would buy a farm today.
They're not selling.
It's like eat wild.
I know.
They're not selling bulk cow stuff.
Not yet.
Yeah.
But you can sign up for the
Aw, I love you too, Sonia.
sign up for the subscription for July. They say that they have other things available, like chickens and
One penalty will be removed.
I was
Yeah, I would.
Skaters.
but as soon
Mars
as
going in for the
they're
fifth review.
side, I
Asking
can
whether
go down for it.
procedure
Are they doing something?
and the chair of Pittsburgh previous
My sister sent me this website, eatwild.com. People are having trouble finding it. It's like recent like and stuff. So
when the referees got together, they
what it
decided
actually
that
does is like
action is
really
really
use
used
the
to warrant a penalty, so no penalty will be assessed, and Mars will have lost that official review.
it's not wild.
We've got 21 minutes left to the game.
Thrown in rings, which is how you're gonna have to go eventually.
Pittsburgh Democrats still in the lead at 160.
I wonder if are the farms.
No hormones or anything.
Yeah. Are the farms as expensive with eggs now?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so it looks like Pittsburgh did not get that penalty that they were issued. So, yeah. End of that review.
No. I was just remarking because
Pittsburgh's representing Jam, the two blockers in the
their store brand was like $7, $18, like $12.
It's ridiculous. Divided to that. What's going on?
Once again, join Mars for our next event. That is Saturday, March 11th. That is the Battle of the Houses. Now, there will also be a USARS clinic and scrimmage for those of us who skate. Sign up because the sales for that will close on March 1st, so just over a month. Follow them online for details of that event, but that will not be here at Turner's. That will be at 1018 Norman Drive, right here in Hagerstown. It looks like this is all coming to an end now. We're going to get the next jam started in just a moment.
It's gonna be on my Christmas list next year.
We have the karaoke section going on here over at the Mars bench. This is our entertainment for the game. There's our rolling whistle. So the next jam here will start in just a couple seconds. Serious Pat taking on number 22, Armstrong Jr. And there's the whistle. Armstrong Jr. will have two fewer three press blockers to defend. Candy will be making a long look, but Jr. comes out, puts it for Mars lead. Mars Candy's hitting Jr. on that box and forcing the roll back. Serious Pat. clear penalty. This will help Pittsburgh out with their drop defensive line just a little bit. Armstrong Jr. signals the call. No points scored by Pittsburgh, but Mars does have 4 points at the end of that, Jay. Number 23, Barbie taking on number 04, His&Hers. And His&Hers powers to the front of the pack. DJ
Good job,
is
Fred.
open.
Get up, get up.
His&Hers hit by Hassel off the net. His&Hers look like
Go Piper!
Barbie's on the pack. His&Hers passes all 4 blockers, signals the call off. So a 4-0 jam for Pittsburgh.
Smart.
All right, your score is 113 Mars, 168 Pittsburgh.
Coming out now, number 8, that's Forrest Bump versus 37, Venus Flytrap. Pittsburgh has all of their blockers on the track. Mars down 1 skater. Forrest Bump taking up the Pittsburgh lead. Lately, they're getting hit by Foster. There's a little
Nice.
Venus Flytrap is up. Number 8, Forrest Bump signals the call. 4 points for Mars and that, and 4 points for Forrest Bump.
Looks like Mars is going to be starting with a power jam.
Get to that jam, so this next hit will be a power start in the hands of Mars. And timeout is called.
It looks like Pittsburgh has 3 skaters in the penalty box right now, and Mars has empty penalty box.
Pittsburgh taking a moment to regroup. They're starting this next jam with 2 blockers and a jammer in the box. Not a good position for Pittsburgh to start a jam thing. So a 55-point game at this point, that is not a lot of points to make up. So this game is really still realistically in the hands of either of these 2 teams. Mars starting this off on a power jam. They're putting out number 22, Armstrong Jr. in this next jam.
Yeah.
And Armstrong Jr. now coming in unopposed. Still a power jam for Mars. Armstrong Jr. is Third round of points now underway by Junior. Oregon re-entering the game from the penalty box. Pittsburgh has a full defense on the track. Armstrong Jr. is out of bounds, makes the call off. Another round of 4 for Mars. Nothing scored by Pittsburgh in that game. 13, that's Sirius Pack versus 23, Harvey. Running a bit of a tight pack here. Pittsburgh losing, swishing the red ball. Sirius Pack on the inside. Is in control.
Power jam! Power jam!
All right, looks like Mars just brought their score up to 141 and Pittsburgh is at 173. Pittsburgh Jammer is starting this jam in the penalty box and they have 2 blockers in the box as well.
Pittsburgh still down 2 blockers in Jammer. They're putting on number 37 Venus Flytrap in jam. And that goes
Mars picking up 4 more points and then calling it off. Pittsburgh still with 2 blockers in the box.
Going in now, Mars closing up that gap by just a little bit. We have got number 04, his and hers. And that's Fireball on the jam line for Mars. And there's our whistle. His and hers versus Fireball. His and hers just blocked in the back. Oh, his and hers. But it's a bit of a still building up. Fireball not able to score any points before his reverse goes for the ball.
All right, looks like Pittsburgh picked up 4 points and then called it off, but they still have had 2 blockers in the box. Mars has got 1 in the box.
Yeah.
Sirius Pack versus number 22. Sirius Pack on the inside, but not by much. We are here. Our Sirius Pack. These 2 jammers have been matching up pretty much the entire game, competing against themselves. Sirius Pack is winning. Sirius Pack, great shot, scores here. They're also scores here. Both jammers are out on the line. Penalty box is cleared now. Everybody here in the game. Sirius Pack signals the call off. 1 point for Mars, 3 points for Pittsburgh.
All right, both teams are back at full strength. No players in the penalty box.
Timeout called by our officials. Taking a little bit of a musical break here while our officials take care of some details. We've got about 11 and a half minutes left to the game. Certainly game picking up some intensity here as we count down to the end of the final few minutes here. So a big thank you to all of our officials who are doing their thing, making this game happen. We've got our head referee, Lone Bone. We've also got Coach Boone, Lucifer Ace, Tara Bundier, Taro, Boomerang, and Philadelphia.
Okay, ref.
Thank you to our non-skating officials doing their position. We have our head NSO, HBC, who also got Bionic, Cheshire Stash, Josh Clark, Sacco, Dave, Joe, and he can score. Our photographers making memories of today's game. We've got Jack Tomlinson, Wicks his picks, and Hit Squad TV is also here. So a good mix of volunteers here at this game. Helping Mars kick off the 2023 season. Going into this next jam, and once this timeout is over, Pittsburgh now with a 34-point lead over Mars, 184 to 150. We're getting some video evidence of our penalty box crew doing some blocking there. Let's see what our officials are up to. Still waiting on this official timeout. Working still at 34-point difference between both of these teams, 150 to 184 with the Pittsburgh Derby Brats in control. Okay, hey, there's a Roman whistle. We're going to have number 04, his and hers out there versus 23, Barbie. Our penalty box is clear, so both teams at full strength now. His and hers get past Punisher, and his and hers is our lead champion. We are champion and this is a conference. Only beat also at Pittsburgh. Okay, his and hers getting back off after James called out.
All right, looks like we have Serious Pack jamming against Venus Flytrap.
Another official timeout now underway. It looks like no points were scored in that previous game, so still at our same 34-point spread with 11 minutes to go.
And your score right now is 150 for Mars and 184 for Pittsburgh.
We are trying to get our music back up here and working. Okay, never mind. Our officials are breaking, returning their positions. There are some points going up on the board there. Pittsburgh does come out of that with 1 point.
There is 11 minutes left in this game.
Up against 37 in this round. Still a full 5-on-5.
Walker stepped out of
So this is going to be a power jam in the hands of Pittsburgh. Mars switching to full defense now. Roadrunner doing some blocks against Sirius Pack. Sirius Pack has to take on all 4 Mars blockers.
There are lots of failure to reforms being issued right now. Looks like both teams have 2 blockers on the track each.
Venus Flytrap is in. Sent on a bomb by a walking up on Droid and now Droid goes to the back of the pack. Venus Flytrap gets past Droid. Gets a hit by Eddie. If we can get some medical staff to the penalty box, we need your help right now. Please, medical administrators, please bring the penalty box right side over here. Serious pass goes with a couple.
Our medics.
Mars with 5 points at the end of that game. Pittsburgh Irving Brats with 12. That makes them up to 193 over Mars is 155.
Have some medical attention in the penalty box right now. Kana's the real MVP. Looks like we have some skaters doing the worm. There is 9 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock right now.
A big thank you to our medical staff and all the volunteers for being here. We rather have them than need them, making sure everybody is safe. Road runner being escorted back to the Mars bench.
Only one thing that I won't compromise on is
Maybe they got released from the boat.
not compromising. Everything else I compromise. This is a deal breaker. Saying forgive them or any of those. I didn't accept that, but he's like, I don't want to do it.
The referee has spoken. Sounds like we will regain our positions back here on the track and start the jam in just a couple seconds.
And he's standing by him. Glad that,
Okay, next thing we'll have number 5, Lakenair from Pittsburgh versus 15, Fireball from Mars. Just under 10 minutes to go to our game. Both jammers taking off. Fireball sending Lakenair down, out of bounds. Drop breaking with the rollback. Okay, Fireball coming out with the lead. Lakenair coming through the back full speed ahead. Fireball coming out the speed behind. Now positions. Lakenair coming in the pack. Oh, Swiftly clearing the holes. Pushing Baby Step out of the way, but Lakenair still goes on bounds. Okay, Baby Step taking the call. So Mars now just about 31 points behind Pittsburgh, 162 to 196. 8 minutes to go.
All right, looks like Mars is at 162 and Pittsburgh is at 196. 7 minutes and 56 seconds left. Mars on a power jam.
Now with the scoring pass underway, Junior gets past number 4 minutes for penalties. Gets past Andrew James, scores 4 points.
Alright guys, the score is now 170 for Mars and 200 for Pittsburgh. It's a 30-point game.
6.5 minutes left to our game. Scruff calling for a team timeout for Mars. Thank you to our track personnel making sure that the table on the track is down and safe between these jams and during these timeouts. Some last minute points kind of rolling in into that jam. Looks like there may have been some points awarded in error, so Pittsburgh.
Okay, actually the score just got changed. Pittsburgh's score was at 200, but it is now 196. Looks like there was some miscommunication between the scoreboard officials and our referees.
Versus number 3, Marty from Mars. 23. Our backs that pulls ranked goal team 5-on-5.
Keep it off! Come on, defense!
Don't know if you guys heard the announcer, but it is a 22-point game right now. Maryland is at 174 and Pittsburgh is at 196.
Back out there again, 37, Venus Flytrap.
Alright guys, there's 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game.
That's going to bring Pittsburgh up to 198 versus 174. It's under 5 minutes to our game. Low scoring hitting the horse out there versus 13 Fireball. Intensely still on the rise. He has a minutes called down.
Yeah. Go Fireball!
Both teams starting this jam with 2 blockers in the box. Looks like Pittsburgh is calling an official review with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left in the game.
Headlights on.
I would also watch more before.
I have video of them dancing.
Okay, this game has officially been going on for 2 hours. And there is still 3 minutes and 23 seconds left in the game.
There is a bit of a delay in the call off, but everything else with the game will stand, and they will retain that review. We're down to about 3.5 minutes left. Closing in on the game, and the first team serious pack is out there.
Mars only has one blocker on the box right now. I mean, on the box. One blocker on the track.
I'm sorry, that was Lindsay with that hit on user block. Now scoring some points. Serious pack goes with the call.
Looks like Mars is starting with 3 players in the penalty box. And it looks like Pittsburgh is at full strength.
Two and a half minutes left in the game. Time on the call from our officials. With the game as intense as it is and the clock counting down, the officials are just taking one extra step to make sure everything looks good. And still, even though it may be a matter of about
The score is 206 Pittsburgh, 184 Mars.
His and hers taking the lead right off that jam starting whistle for Pittsburgh. Droid sending Barkley out on the inside. Barkley getting past another big one from Barkley as well.
Yeah, Piper!
Droid cut off on the penalty.
Come on, Piper! Come on, Piper!
Player block forced bump.
Yeah!
It looks like a jawbreaker wants to hit his purse. This jam is still moving away from his purse. Scores a jawbreaker guarded and inside.
Lots of penalties.
Jawbreaker loaded his nurse all the way back to the back. Pittsburgh losing very little. Pittsburgh now down 2 riders. It is at first. Running for the champion. His nurse can get it to the pass. 2 baby steps and against his nurse.
There is 52 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, Piper!
All right, there is 34 seconds left on the period clock. The score is 200 Mars, 222 for Pittsburgh.
22 seconds left to our game, so this could be the final jam of the game. Number 13, Serious Pack out there versus 22, Armstrong Jr. Each team down.
Power jam for Mars in the last jam. Pittsburgh picking up a penalty. Shout out DK Home Repair. Pittsburgh back out of the box.
Baby stretch, running the back of the pass. Keeping
What a crazy jam! Not sure if you guys can see that, but Pittsburgh 230 and Mars is at 219. That's an unofficial score.
Mars at 219 versus Derby Brats 213.
Much better than the
So what could possibly be an 11-point victory in the hands of Pittsburgh? Our general referee are going to go meet with our scorekeepers and make sure that all the points and math look good, especially when they score and is this close. Assuming that they declare everything is okay, we will have a final score.
That's what 2 hours and 7 minutes of Derby looks like, guys.
Okay, that rolling whistle means we have an official end of the game. Mars at 219. Most of those points scored here just in the past few moments, but Pittsburgh taking the victory with 230. So this was a very well-fought game by both of our teams.
Give everyone who participated a round of applause. Our home team, Mars Junior Derby, and the Pittsburgh Derby Brass Level 3 skaters. A big thank you once again to all of our officials, volunteers, EMTs, photographers, and of course our spectators for making this game possible as we look up to 2023 season for Mars and for Pittsburgh. Taking their victory lap.
Good job, Pittsburgh.
The team in white for
Great
Pittsburgh.
job, Pittsburgh. Good job, guys.
Coming from the
Great job, guys.
Pittsburgh, we've got Ben Injury.
All right, guys, your final score is 230 for Pittsburgh and 219 for Mars.
And now taking her lap around the track. Your home team, Mars Junior Derby.
Great job, Mars. Great job, guys. Great job, everybody. Way to go, Mars. Good job, guys. Great job, guys.
Another game. So, but make sure to follow Mars.
We want to stay on for the MVPs.
All right, we're gonna hang around for the MVPs. It'll just be a few minutes before they get those picked out. A big thank you to the refs, NSOs, and non-skating officials, and also the medics for making this game possible.
Thanks, Boom. I'll see you in Reading.
Okay, maybe we're gonna find out MVPs. Sorry for the hold up, guys.
Alright, you want to do it?
They are. All right, there you have it. Fueled by Skaters gets the MVP for streaming.
Yes, Pitbull gets the MVP for streaming today. Looks like the announcer's coming.
Dang, the announcer just broke the MVP award. He definitely is not MVP for that.
That sucks.
It's tough. Somebody going home with a broken trophy.
I should give that to one of the Mars skaters because they could probably fix it. I'm just saying they're the ones that made it.
Okay, hot off the presses here, I have, as voted upon by the opposite teams here, our MVP awards. And we also have these outstanding athlete awards too, so there will be 3 for each team. For our visiting team, the Pittsburgh Derby Brats, your most valuable blocker. Number 3, Candy.
All right, most valuable blocker is Candy from Pittsburgh.
Jammer, number 5, Lakenator.
And Lakenator for Jammer.
And the outstanding athlete award for the Pittsburgh Derby Brats going to number 928, Droid. And for our home team, Mars, your most valuable Mars blocker, number 007, Rogue Runner. That's because I dropped it and broke it. I will get to that. Most valuable Mars Jammer, as voted upon by Pittsburgh, number 23, Barbie. And as voted upon by the Pittsburgh Derby Brats, your outstanding athlete award going to number 22, Armstrong Jr.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope to see y'all next time.